friends, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the Fort Sam Houston Children's Theater production of Free to Be You and Me.
Free to Be You and Me is a book that was published in the mid-1970s. This project, started by Marlo Thomas, is a special collection of stories, poems, and songs to help children feel free to be who they are and who they want to be.
Many talented writers, poets, and composers donated their works to this project intended to expand children's horizons, not only so they can dream bigger dreams and invent their own futures, but also to dispel some age-old myths like pretty equals good, big boys don't cry, and mommies belong in the kitchen. In this book, no game, toy, sport, ideal, or aspiration is off limits to anyone.
Our director has brought this book to life by bringing it to the stage with exciting music and choreography. She has chosen a selection of songs, stories, and poems from this book and added a few things of her own to send and share the message of love, inclusion, and acceptance.
Our musical director, a freshman at Berklee College of Music in Boston, and my big brother, wrote new jazzy arrangements of the original songs, and he played all of the instruments to record an accompaniment CD for us. So even though he's not here with us physically, he is performing all the music that you hear.
We have invited you to join us on our magical journey.
In the words of Marlo Thomas, we will be going to the country of us, in the town of possibilities, on a street called freedom, to be, to become, to imagine anything and everything.
Enjoy the show!
There's a land that I see where the children are free, and I say, come to this land from where we are. Take my hand, come with me.
fight about it.
What are you, scared?
Yes, I am. I'm a little scared. I'll tell you why. See, I don't know if I'm a boy or a girl yet.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, if you're a boy and I'm a girl, you can beat me up. Do you think I'm gonna lose a tooth my first day alive?
What's a tooth?
Search me, I'm just born. I'm a baby. I don't know nothing yet.
Do you think you're a girl?
I don't know. I might be. I think I am. I've never been anything before. Let me see. Let me take a little look around. Cute feet, small, dainty. Yup, I'm a girl. That's it. Girl time.
What do you think I am?
You? That's easy. You're a boy.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I'm alive already 4-5 minutes, and I haven't been wrong yet.
Gee, I don't feel like a boy.
That's because you can't see yourself.
Why? What do I look like?
Bald. You're a bald fella. Bald. You're bald as a ping pong ball. Are you bald? So, boys are bald and girls have hair.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Who's bald? Your mother or your father?
My father.
I rest my case.
You're bald too.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
Double!
Why?
A bald girl? Blech. Disgusting.
Maybe you're a boy and I'm a girl.
There you go again. I told you. I'm a girl. I know it. I'm a girl and you're a boy.
I think you're wrong.
I am never wrong. What about shaving?
What about it?
You just shaved, right?
Wrong.
Exactly. And you know why? Because everyone's born with a clean shave. It's just that girls keep theirs and boys don't.
What does that prove?
Tomorrow morning, the one that needs a shave, he's a boy.
I can't wait till tomorrow morning.
See? That proves it. Girls are patient, boys are impatient.
Yeah, what else?
Can you keep a secret?
Absolutely.
There you go. Boys keep secrets, girls don't.
Go on.
Are you afraid of mice?
No.
I am. I'm terrified of them. I hate them. Squeak, squeak, squeak. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A fireman.
What'd I tell you?
How about you?
A cocktail waitress. Does that prove anything to you?
You must be right.
I told you, I'm always right. You're a boy and I'm the girl.
I guess so. Oh wait, here comes the nurse to change our diapers.
About time too. I have never been so uncomfortable in my life.
Hey, look at that.
What?
See that? I am a girl and you're a boy.
Hey, it sure looks like it.
What do you think of that?
I can't understand it.
Sure goes to show you.
What?
Can't judge a book by its cover.
What does that mean?
How should I know? I'm only a baby.
So am I. Good.
Goo. When we grow up, will I be a lady?
Will I be big and strong?
Will I wear dresses that show off my knees?
Will I wear trousers twice as long?
Well, I don't care if I'm pretty at all.
And I don't care if I never get tall. I like what you look like.
And you're nice, small.
We don't have to change at all.
When we grow up, will I be a lady?
Will I be an engineer?
Will I have to wear things like perfume and gloves?
I can still blow the whistle while you steer.
Well, I don't care if I'm pretty at all.
And I don't care if I never get tall. I like what you look like.
And you're nice, small.
We don't have to change at all. When we grow up, I'm gonna be happy and do what I like to the one about the little girl who was a tender, sweet young thing? Well, that's the way she thought of herself. And this tender, sweet young thing spent a great deal of time just looking in the mirror, saying,
I am a real little lady. Anybody could tell that. I wear a lovely starched cotton dress with matching ribbons and my curly, curly locks. I wear clean white socks and shiny black patent leather shoes. And I always put just a dab of perfume behind each ear.
Well, when she was at the end of the lunchtime, all she had to say was,
Ladies first, ladies first.
and she'd get right up to the front of it. Well, her life went on like this for quite a great deal of time. You know, admiring herself in mirrors, always seeming to be first in line and stuff like that.
well, then one day, she went exploring with a whole group of other people through the wilds of a deep and beastly jungle. As she went along through the tangled trails and prickly vines, she would say things like,
I have to be careful of my lovely dress and my lovely shoes and my clean white socks and my curly, curly locks. So would somebody please clear the way for me?
and they did.
Or sometimes she'd say things like,
What do you mean there aren't enough mangoes to go around and I have to share my mango? Because I was the last one across that icky river full of crocodiles and snakes. No matter how lost I am, it's still ladies first, ladies first. So hand over the whole mango.
and they did.
Well then, guess what happened? Out of nowhere, they were seized, grabbed up by a whole bunch of hungry tigers, tied them up, and took them back to their tiger lair where they sniffed around, trying to decide what would make the best dinner,
How about this one?
said the tiger chief.
Nah, too bony, said one of the others.
How about this one then? It looks like it's got a lot of meat on it.
Meaty, but muscly.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I've never seen such a pack of picky eaters. How about this one then? It looks tender. Smells nice. In fact, I wonder what it is.
I am a tender, sweet young thing.
Oh, far out.
I am also a little lady. You should know that by my lovely clothes and my lovely smell. So if it's all same to you, tiger tweedies, I wish you'd stop licking me and untie me this instant. My dress is getting mussed.
Well, as a matter of fact, we were trying to decide who to untie first.
Ladies first, ladies first.
And so she was.
And mighty tasty too. Mangoes, dinner, eating. You know, the story makes me hungry. Let's go get some pizza.
Yeah, but you get your wallet ready because you're planning.
Don't dress your cat in an apron just because it's learning how to bake. Don't dress your horse in a nightgown just because it can't stay awake.
Don't dress your snake in a moo-moo just because he's off on a cruise. Don't dress a whale in galoshes if she really prefers overshoes.
A person should wear what he wants to and not just what other folks say. A person should do what she likes to. A person's a person that way.
Mommies are people, people with children. When mommies were little, they used to be girls, like some of you. But then they grew, and now mommies are women. Women with children, busy with children and things that they do. There are a lot of things a lot of mommies can do. Some mommies are or poetry makers, or doctors or teachers, or cleaners or bakers. Some mommies drive taxis or sing on TV. Yes, mommies can be almost anything they wanna be.
They can't be grandfathers or daddies.
Daddies are people, people with children. When daddies were little, they used to be boys, like some of you. But then they grew, and now daddies are men. Men with children, busy with children and things that they do. There are a lot of things a lot of daddies can do. Some daddies are writers, or grocery sellers, or painters, or welders, or funny joke tellers. Some daddies play cello, or sail on the sea. Yes, daddies can be almost anything they wanna be.
They can't be grandmas or mommies.
Parents are people. Parents are people. People with children. People with children. When parents were little, they used to be kids, like all of you. But then they grew, and now parents are grown-ups. Parents are grown-ups. Grown-ups with children. Grown-ups with children. Busy with children and things that they do. There are a lot of things. A lot of mommies and a lot of daddies and a lot of parents can do.
And that was the weather in your neck of the woods. Now for a special segment on housework. Back to you, Josh.
You know there are times when we happen to be just sitting there quietly watching TV, when suddenly the program we're watching will stop for a while, and suddenly somebody appears with a smile and starts to show you how terribly urgent it is to buy some brand of detergent, our soap, our cleanser, our cleaner, our powder, our paste, our wax, our bleach, to help with the housework. Now, most of the time it's a lady we see who's doing the housework on TV, and she's cheerfully scouring the skillet or two, or she's polishing pots till they gleam like new, or she's scrubbing the tub, or she's mopping the floor, or she's wiping the stains from the walls and the doors, or she's washing the windows, the dishes, or clothes, or waxing the furniture till it just glows, or cleaning the fridge or the stove or the sink with a lighthearted smile and a friendly wink. And she's doing her best to make us think that her soap, our detergent, our cleanser, our cleaner, our powder, our paste, our wax, our bleach, is the very best kind of soap, our detergent, our cleanser, our cleaner, our powder, our paste, our wax, our bleach, that there is in the whole wide world. And maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it does what they say it will do. But I'll tell you one thing I know is true. The lady we see when we're watching TV, the lady who smiles as she scours or scrubs or rubs or washes or wipes or mops or dusts or cleans, or whatever she does on our TV screens, that lady is smiling because she's an actress. And she's earning money for learning those wonderful speeches that mention those wonderful soaps and detergents and cleansers and cleaners and powders and paste and wax and bleaches. So, the very next time you happen to be just sitting there quietly watching TV, and you see some nice lady who smiles as she scours or scrubs or rubs or washes or wipes or mops or dusts or cleans, remember, nobody's smiling while doing housework, but those ladies you see doing it on TV. Because even if the soap, our detergent, our cleanser, our cleaner, our powder, our paste, our wax, our bleach is the very best kind, housework, it's just no fun. Children, when you have a house of your own, make sure when there's housework to do that you don't do it alone. Little boys, little girls, when you're big husbands and wives, if you want all the days of your life seen as sunny as summer weather, make sure when there's housework to do that you do it together.
Christopher John, he mowed the lawn, and Agatha Fry helped break it. Now Zachary Zug took out the rug, and Jennifer Joy helped shake it. And Jennifer Joy, she made a toy, and Zachary Zug helped break it. And some kind of help is the kind of help that helping's all about. And some kind of help is the kind of help we all can do without.
Mom put down the paper just to help me find my shoe. Kim likes chocolate donuts, so her cousin gave her 2. Grandpa played with Julio, took them to the park. If you forgot to thank someone, say thank you in the dark.
Thank the moon, thank the sun, most of all, thank someone. Thank the stars high above, one for everyone you love.
Gretchen taught a funny song to Jack and Eleanor. Ed brought Andy comments when he had to stay indoors. Mrs. Rose helped Dana when she waded out too deep. If you forgot to thank someone, say thank you usually.
Thank the moon, thank the sun, most of all, thank someone. Thank the stars high above, one for everyone you love.
Friends are like families, and families are like friends. All the world's your family, the chain will never end. When the night is lonely and we're feeling miles apart, if you forgot to thank someone, say thank you in your heart.
Thank the moon, thank the sun, most of all, thank someone. Thank the stars high above, one for everyone you love.
One day at school, the sand table tipped over. Dolly Pippen's teacher thought he had touched it.
People are saying you tipped over the sand table at school today.
Dudley said and just shook his head because it wasn't.
Didn't you?
Because he couldn't say anything. It wasn't.
Didn't you do it? I knew you didn't do it. Your teacher must have made a mistake. It wasn't fair. We'll have to do something about it. First thing tomorrow morning. Bet you'd like to cry.
No. Dudley said and began to cry. He cried a long time.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
What for? You did that very well.
But only sissies cry.
A sissy is somebody who doesn't cry because he's afraid people will call him a sissy if he does.
I'm all mixed up.
Of course. Why should you be any different from everybody else? Most people spend their whole lives trying to get unmixed up. Say, just listen to this nice tune I learned yesterday. It's lovely.
And then he took a little blue harmonica out of his mouth. And he began to play, and the music was sad and joyous, and then the quiet street with the trees and the dark and the buffalo.
It's alright to cry. Crying gets the sad out of you. It's alright to cry. It might make you feel better. Raindrops from your eyes, washing all the mad out of you. Raindrops from your eyes, it's gonna make you feel better. It's alright to feel things, though the feelings make you strange. Feelings are such real things, and they change and change and change. Sad and grumpy, down in the darkness, snuggly, ugly, mean and ugly, sloppy, slappy, hoppy, happy, change and change and change. It's alright to feel things, though the feelings make you strange. Feelings are such real things, and they change and change and change. It's alright to know feelings come and feelings go. It's alright to cry. It might make you feel better.
Now someone else can tell you how to multiply by 3.
And someone else can tell you how to spell Schenectady.
Someone else can tell you how to ride a two-wheeled bike.
But no one else, no one else can tell you what to like.
An engineer can tell you how to run a railroad train.
A map can tell you where to find the capital of Spain. A book can tell you all the names of every star above.
But no one else, no one else can tell you who to love.
What's your name?
Your Aunt Louise can tell you how to plant a pumpkin seed.
Your cousin Frank can tell you how to catch a centipede.
Your mom and dad can tell you how to brush your teeth.
But no one else, no one else can tell you how to feel. For how you feel is how you feel all the whole world through. And no one else, no one else knows that as well as you.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess named Rapunzel. Wait. Wrong story. Okay, I got this. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's Atalanta. Once upon a time, not long ago, there lived a princess named Atalanta who could run as fast as the wind. She was so bright and so clever and could build and fix things so wonderfully that many young men wished to marry her.
What shall I do?
Said Atalanta's father, who was a powerful king.
So many young men wish to marry you, and I don't know how to choose.
You don't have to choose, Father. I will choose. I'm not sure they'll choose to marry anyone at all.
Of course you will. Everybody gets married. It is what people do.
But I intend to go out and see the world. And when I come home, perhaps I will marry and perhaps I will not.
The king did not like this at all. He was a very ordinary king, that is. He was powerful and used to having his own way. So he did not answer Atalanta, but simply told her,
I have decided how to choose the young man you will marry. I will hold a great race, and the winner, the swiftest, fleetest young man of all, will win the right to marry you.
Now Atalanta was a clever girl as well as a swift runner. She saw that she might win both the argument and the race, provided that she herself could run in the race too.
Very well. But you must let me race along with the others. If I'm not the winner, then I'll accept the wishes of the young man who is.
The king agreed to this. He was pleased he would have his way, marry off his daughter, and enjoy a fine day of racing as well. So he directed his messengers to travel throughout the kingdom, announcing the race with his wonderful prize, the chance to marry the bright Atalanta. As the day of the race drew near, flags were raised in the streets of the town, and banners were hung near the grassy fields where the race would be run. Baskets of ripe plums and peaches, wheels of cheese, rows of sausages and onions, and loaves of crusty bread were gathered for the crowd. Meanwhile, Atalanta herself was preparing for the race. Each day at dawn, she went to the field in secret and ran across it, slowly at first, and faster, until she could run the course more quickly than anyone had ever run it. As the day of the race drew near, young men began to crowd into the town. Each was sure he could win the prize, except for one, that was young John, who lived in the town. He saw Atalanta day by day as she bought nails and woods to make a pigeon house, or chose parts for her telescope, or laughed with her friends. Young John saw the princess only from a distance, but near enough to know how bright and clever she was. He wished very much to race with her, to win, and to earn the right to talk with her and become her friend.
For surely, it's not right for Atalanta's father to give her away to the winner of the race. Atalanta herself must choose who she wishes to marry, or whether she wishes to marry at all. But only if I can win the race, I will earn the right to speak with Atalanta and ask for her friendship.
Each evening, after his studies of the stars and the seas, young John went to the field in secret and practiced running across it. Night after night, he ran fast as the wind, across the twilight field until he could cross it more quickly than anyone had ever crossed it before. At last, the day of the race arrived. Trumpets sounded in the early morning, and the young men gathered at the edge of the field, along with Atalanta herself, the prize they sought. The king and his friends sat in soft chairs, and the townspeople stood along the course. The king rose to address them all.
Good day!
He said to the crowd.
Good luck!
He said to the young men. The crowd liked him.
Goodbye. I must tell you farewell. For tomorrow, you will be married.
I'm not so sure of that, Father.
She laughed as she looked up and down the line of young men.
Not one of them went out as fast as the wind, and them all behind.
And now a bugle sounded, a flag dropped, and the runners were off. The crowd cheered as the young men in Atalanta began to race across the field. At first they ran as a group, but Atalanta soon pulled ahead, with 3 young men close after her. As they neared the halfway point, one young man put a great burst of speed and seemed to pull ahead for an instant, but then he gasped and fell back. Atalanta shot on. Soon another young man, tense with the effort, drew near to Atalanta. He reached out as though to touch her sleeve, stumbled for an instant, then lost speed. Atalanta smiled as she ran on.
I have almost won.
But then another young man came near. This was young John, running like the wind, as steadily and as swiftly as Atalanta herself. Atalanta felt his closeness, and in a sudden burst, she dashed ahead. Young John might have given up at this, but he never stopped running.
Nothing at all will keep me from winning the chance to speak with Atalanta!
And on he ran, swift as the wind, until he ran as her equal, side by side with her, toward the golden ribbon that marked the race's end. Atalanta raced even faster to pull ahead, but young John was a strong match for her. Smiling with the pleasure of the race, Atalanta and young John reached the finish line together, and they broke through the golden ribbon. Trumpets blew. The crowd shouted and leaped about. The king rose.
Who is that young man?
It's young John from the village.
Very well, young John. You have not won the race, but you have come closer to winning than any man here. And so I give you what was promised, the right to marry my daughter.
Young John smiled at Atalanta, and she smiled back.
Thank you, sir. But I cannot possibly marry your daughter unless you wish to marry me. I have run this race for the chance to speak with Atalanta and ask for her friendship. If she is willing, I am ready to claim my prize.
Atalanta laughed with pleasure.
And I cannot possibly marry before I've seen the world. But I'd like nothing more than to spend the afternoon with you.
Then the two of them sat and talked on the grassy field as the crowds went away. They ate bread and cheese and purple plums. Atalanta told John about her telescope and her pigeons, and John told Atalanta about his globes and the studies of geography. At the end of the day, they were friends. On the next day, John sailed off to discover new lands, and Atalanta set off to visit the great cities. By this time, each of them has had wonderful adventures and seen marvelous sights. Perhaps they will be married, and perhaps they will not. In any case, they are friends, and it is certain that they are both living happily ever after.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light when it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light when it's like the sky is blue. And it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see. All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in the wind, all that
one is just trying to tell what someone is by what he does well. Dear Richard, don't invite me to your birthday party because I'm not coming. Give back the Disneyland sweatshirt I said you could wear it, but I'm not good enough to play on your team. I'm not good enough to be friends with your former friend, Jan. P.S. I hope when you go to the dentist, he finds 20 cavities. 20 cavities? Dear Jim, here's your stupid Disneyland sweatshirt. If that's how you're gonna be, I want my comic books now. Finished or not. No girl has ever played on the Maple Street baseball team. As long as I'm captain, no girl ever will. Your former friend, Richard. P.S. I hope when you go for your checkup, you need a tetanus shot. Dear, I'm changing my goldfish's name from Richard to Stanley. Don't count on my vote for class president next year. Just because I'm a member of the ballet club doesn't mean I'm not a terrific ball player. Your former friend, Jen. P.S. I see you lost your first game, 28-0. Dear Jen, I'm not saving any more seats for you on the bus. For all I care, you can stand the whole way to school. Why don't you just forget about baseball and learn something nice like knitting? Your former friend, Richard. P.S. Wait till Wednesday. Dear Richard, my father said I could call someone to go with us for a ride on Hot Red Sundays. In case you didn't notice, I didn't call you. Your former friend, Jen. P.S. I see you lost your second game, 34-0. Dear Jim, remember when I took the laces out of my blue and white sneakers and gave them to you? I want them back. Your former friend, Richard. P.S. Wait till Friday. Dear Richard, congratulations on your unbroken record. 8 straight losses. Wow. I understand you're the laughing stock in New Jersey. Your former friend, Jen. P.S. Why don't you and your team forget about baseball and learn something nice like knitting? Dear Jen, here's the silver horseback riding trophy that you gave me. I don't think I'm going to keep it anymore. Your former friend, Richard. P.S. I didn't think you'd be the kind to kick a man when he's down. Dear Richard, I wasn't kicking actually, I was kicking back. Your former friend, Jan. P.S. In case you were wondering, my batting average is .345. In case you were wondering, my batting average is pretty good. Dear Jan, Alfie is having his tonsils out tomorrow. We might be able to let you catch next week, Richard. Dear Richard, I pitch, Jan. Dear Jan, Joel's moving to Kansas and Danny sprained his wrist. How about a permanent place in the outfield? Richard. Dear Richard, I pitch, Jan. Dear Jaden, Ronnie caught the chicken pox and Leo broke his toe. And Elwood has the stupid violin lessons. I'll give you first base, and that's my final offer. Richard. Dear Richard, Susan Riley plays first base, Marilyn Jackson catches, Ethel Karn plays center field. I pitch. It's a package deal. Jen, P.S. Sorry about your 12th game losing streak. You're good. Dear Jen, please, not Marilyn Jackson! Richard. Dear Richard, nobody ever said that. I was unreasonable. How about listening Martindale instead, Jen? Dear Jaden, at least, could you call your goldfish Richard again? Your friend, Richard.
you can make a real fish hook. So they made ooey gooey chocolate cake, sticky licky sugar top, and they gobbled it and giggled, ha ha ha. And they sat by the river and they fished in the water and they talked as the squirmy wormies wiggled, singing, glad to have a friend like you, fair and fun and skipping free. Glad to have a friend like you, and glad to just be free. Pearl told Earl that they could do a secret code. Earl told Pearl there was free ice cream when it snowed. So they sent funny letters which contained mystery messages and nobody knew just how they made it. And they raised up the window and they scooped all the snow together, put milk and sugar in it and ate it, singing, glad to have a friend like you, fair and fun and skipping free. Glad to have a friend like you, and glad to just be me. Peg told Greg she'd like to make things out of chairs. Greg told Peg sometimes he still hugs teddy bears. So they sneaked in the living room and piled all the pillows up and made it a rocket ship of fire. And the bears were the birds and boys and they were the astronauts who lived on the moon with one red lion, singing, glad to have a friend like you, fair and fun and skipping free. Glad to have a friend like you, and glad to just be, glad to just be, glad to just be me. Yay!
Boris and Yuki and Sarah and Sue and Carl and Latanya, Mariah too, dreamed of the world and it was spinning and everyone was talking about winning.
The water was churning, the wind was burning, the trees were bending, something was ending, and all the talk was we and they.
The children all hugged themselves, waiting for the day when the night of the long bad dream is done, and all the family of humans are one.
And being and winning are not the same, and we and they is just a game. And the wind is a friend that doesn't fuss, and every day is actually us.